Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Oh ho! So you're the famous Artorias Pendragon, eh? I know it's the moment you step through that door. You have looked the one who will walk through hell. Sabinia! Please! You're speaking unto the strapped honored guest and a savior of her people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here. Or will soon be enough. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us. O great champion of yours, Scion of the Seven Dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. You do forget about, warrior of darkness and killer of space pope and Hitler alike. What is this place? Who are you? This talk about egg remind me of my late dinner. Yeah. Talk about egg remind me of my late dinner. Honestly, who are you? A fool with too many scars and knees to ache in the winter. Name is Shirabat. I attend business here. As for what business, how can I put it? President welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sundrop. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? Yeah, I did went to a couple of their campaign meetings, so I kind of know the in and out of those. We got representatives from Doma. Hello. Alamigo, Alda. Limsa Luminsa. Gridania. And last but least, let it be said, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouth that bridge the distance between Rasahan and their respected homelands. We use this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And would you know, all their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a woman in high demand, eh? And so, would you mind regaling us with your own accounts? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. Oh, could this wait after I finish eating? But again, I guess they need to get this information out right now. And it's like, fine, as long as you don't keep me here too long. And it's like 2 hours later. I thank you for your report. The condition under which men are turned into beasts. The archaic anomalies you have observed. You have given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. This contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Limsa upon your return from the moon has already provided invaluable. As soon as the report of the calamity here in Traveler reached the Grand Company of Yorsa, our first Eastern Alliance, our leaders knew that at once the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to access the extent of the phenomenon to spread. Our agents were being able to confirm that for the first time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, excluding this island and Krovos. At last, that is a little of comfort. Although the Allied forces there had been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts, from what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the merchant Kazahal, as was the cause here. The victims underwent the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning sky has yet to manifest beyond the bounty, the transformation do not appear to be subjected to any similar restrictions. If anyone here overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Oh yeah. Here in Rasan, we've taken to calling the first change, which tends to be the biggest. Blasphemies. A fitting name as any. To ensure clarity in the future communication, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to dealing with the threat to the best of our abilities. Each nation has assembled their own group of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies, and their spawn as when they appear. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put the people's minds at ease, and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, it is the very reason that we turn to you. Then lend us your strength, and help us slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Sure, I could do that, but... Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess widely different characteristics that works well against one. One may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing out to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. Sure, okay, so... Since we're all done here, maybe I can go back and eat my dinner now. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a toss for us while you're tucking in all that fine cuisine, eh? You have gained access to the rogue quest for Endwalker. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, melee, DPS, physical, ranged, magical, and healer rooms. To undertake these quests, speak with any of the delegates in Slumdrop and agree to help defeat the blasphemies that plague their respective homeland. Okay. So this is where you get the rogue quest as well. Sweet! Alright, so all these... Okay. How come this one's... Oh, I'm pretty sure it's like because of the melee thing, so keep that in mind. I'll do this in another recording altogether. Pray forgive Shabbat and her rudeness. She can be a bit... boisterous at times? Wait, I'm gonna look up that word. Okay, I'm back after looking at the definition. Is this being like energetic or something? Pray forgive Shabbat for her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. Hard-earned rest. You'll be rejoining with your champions, yes? Do you know the way to the myriad? I know Razan like the back of my hand. I have a terrible sense of direction. I'm pretty sure I know where to go from here. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our fair city. You're pleased to hear that all the drinks are on the house. Oh shit, yes, this will be perfect for, like, you know, Lush, because he likes drinking a lot. So if you're having all the drinks on the house, then there's like a drinking paradise for him right now. So order whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all Radiant hosts, I thank you and your friends once more for leading your strength and courage at Razahan in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we may honor our reign's legacy and serve Master Vichar well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. Okay, so let's go back to the Radiant host. So it's all the way back there. So it's good to know I unlocked the rogue quest for Endwalker. Sweet. Maybe Meyer. Well, here we are. Welcome! When the strap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise, to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kazahao from your friend Graha. I understand there was nothing can be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beast. As a small token of our thanks, your food and drinks tonight are Myriad's treat. Speaking of which, what should I start you off with? Popping hot mug of chai tea, please. A glass of your finest local spirits. Water. Just water. Oh god. I don't know if my character is a lightweight, but I think at this point, a glass of your finest local spirits should be something to celebrate with. As you wish. Pray enjoy your friends and I'll bring you to your drink. Okay, so where do I need to... Oh, right over here. Derp. Welcome back! Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? Well, about that, I was given access to the main H right in the plaza, so I can actually teleport you now. And second, I was led to a small conference room where each of the Great Nations representatives were asking me to destroy, or at least defeat, said blasphemy in each of their nations, so that is fun. So yeah, that's what's been happening so far, which been holding me up for my grand feast for the evening. Our allies have sent military delegates? That news to me. Mind sharing the details? You know, that could wait until later. Let us just celebrate first.
So, 各地にも疑心銃が。
父が説明していた通り、これから被害が拡大していくのかもしれないね。アーモロートで知った過去の週末もそうだった。
あれに倣うなら範囲の広がりに加えて現象がさらに悪化する可能性もあるんじゃないか。人が異形に転じるってだけでも悪夢だが、変化が多くの動植物や大地そのものに及べばさすがに居続けるのは難しくなる。
Yeah, I can imagine that we have like a lot of flower and fauna next to your house, and the next thing you know, they just turn into a monstrosity as plant-eating monsters. Like, that's like a scary thought if I ever thought of it.
いよいよ住めない星になるってわけか。
Let me guess, this is my drink?
ご注文の品をお持ちしました。
I'm just curious, would my drink change in the cutscene if I ordered something different? I wonder. Granted, I can always review the cutscene later and see if there actually does change or anything. Oh, that looks good.
こんな状況ですけど、ごゆっくり。
Just saying that mug is really big. Just saying.
私たちどうするべきなのかしら。今回週末を目の当たりにして闇雲に戦うだけじゃダメだって思い知ったわ。どうにかして根本的な解決をしないと、その場しのぎのやり方じゃすぐに限界が来る。被害が拡大していくならなおさらね。何かないのかしら。鍵を持っているとしたら、過去の終末を知りゾディアークを保持することで終末を防いでいたハイデリンなのでしょうけれど。
If that was the case, then the only person left to actually talk that is... Wait! Maybe Reen might know about something, but... If that is the case, how... Oh, then again, I could probably go back to the first and talk to her about it.
バブイルの塔の一件以来、彼女からの接触はなし。できないのかしないのかさえ伺い知れないわ。しるべとして託された花も消えてなくなってしまった。
In our time, we call it Elidibus. You would do well to remember the name. Elidibus.
確かに月の監視者はそう言っていたわね。エルピス。私には心当たりがない言葉だわ。
残念ながら私もだ。我々の時代にはと言っていたということは古代人たちの言葉だということになるのかな。
そうでしょうね。ただアニドラスの記録を閲覧していた時にも聞いた覚えはないわ。じゃあこの線で追うのも無理ってこと？古代人の生きた時代のことなんて聞ける人もいないし。
いや、一人だけいるかもしれない。
Not alive, but not quite dead? What are you going at here, Iraha?
Elidibus だ。
Elidibus? Oh, wait. He's dead, so... Unless somehow he survived, that bastard.
俺は白戦石に変えて第一世界のクリスタルタワーに彼を封じ込めた。
Wait, he's not actually dead, he's just sealed him away? Get out of here!
あの塔に込められたエーテルは機能の維持なんかに使われ少しずつ正界に帰ってる。だから彼の魂ももうそこにはいないかもしれない。でももしまだとどまっているとしたら話せる可能性もあるんじゃないか。俺たちはもうそれを確かめにはいけない。でもあんたなら再び第一世界に渡ることができる。
As I was saying earlier, I was just thinking we could go back there and ask for Reen about Hydrant and such, but yeah, I could go there and talk to Elidibus, sure. Just like start a walk in the park. I would try. It would be an opportunity to look into the others as well. If there is truly no other way. Honestly, it would be an opportunity to look into the others as well, like asking how Reen is, looking at a few chosen NPCs that I liked when I was in Shadowbringers.
ありがと あんたがそうしてくれるなら何より安心だ。
Especially your binding waifu that you have to leave behind.
俺としても願ったり叶ったりだ。少なくとも今は第一世界が無事であること、それが分かれば踏ん張りがいもあるからな。そこで糸口がつかめるか否か、どうあれ俺たちが乗ってるのは相当に分の悪い賭けだ。だがウリエンジェが月にいる。あいつは本当にそれしか道がないと判断したら最善を尽くして地上の命を引き上げるだろう。
だったら私たちはその瞬間までうつむかずに抗うだけだわ。
ええ、こちらに残る方もやれることをやりましょう。私は的親にもう一度連絡を取って正解からハイデリンに接触できないか試みてみるわ。
であれば私は各国と協力して週末の正確な状況を把握できるようにしよう。
その情報をこっちに回せ。一時しのぎだろうが倒せる獣は倒しておく。
不安や恐怖、それに絶望、どれだけ遠ざけようとしてもそういう気持ちは湧き出してくるだろう。
Indeed, it is. Like, unease, terror, and despair is something everyone has, so this can be a really hard thing to suppress, especially given the whole situation we're going on right now.
けれど忘れないでいてほしい。ここにいる仲間がどこかで戦い続けている。私たちは決して一人にはならない。
ひとときの休息は過ぎ去り、ついにその時が来る。さあ、すべてを明かしに行くがいい。終わりをめぐる始まりの地へ。
Alright, let's talk with Tancred. Now then, is there anything we have forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor good and in order? Yeah, they're pretty should be all in top-notch condition. In that case, it's time to be each attuned to attend to our task. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I missed her. Oh, god damn it, Tancred. You gonna hit me the motions again ever since we left the first? On hire. Is there any title with this thing? What's this? Vicious Valiant. Okay, it's another title I would probably not use. Return to the Crystarium. Take this, Artorias, my spirit vessel. Okay, thank you. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower system in Umbiculus. Even if the smallest fragment of Vivian's essence remain, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the Ubiculus, pray seek out Laia for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ancestor Gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I'm living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardship and all. Oh, Lila, I really wish those two could get together. Like somehow she can come back to the source with us. But I don't think that'll be possible unless it's just like she has like a doppelganger here and she can inhabit her vessel of her spirit. Well, we have the best to be in our respective ways. Goodwill. We'll see you each other again ere long. Alright then. Thank you guys for watching my recording session for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker's main MSQ. And if you have any comments, put them down below the video as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button. It's very much appreciated. If you are curious on whatever I upload on my YouTube channel, you can give it a look. And if you're curious on getting in touch on what I upload, you can subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon. And of course, I have projects that are going on my channel, which is right now Final Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ Broadcast, Jobcast, Minions, Mounts, anything related to Final Fantasy XIV. Secondly, which will be Freight Grand Order, Lost Bill 4, 5, the events, the challenge quests, and anything that are related to Freight Grand Order. And lastly, which will be Persona 5, the Royal. Whenever the existence of actually starting to record that again will be in the near future. This has been Ravensleep45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.